Alice in Wonderland. A sweet little girl named Alice lived with her twin younger brothers in a small village named Sweetville. They had a very beautiful and colorful garden behind their house. Alice used to play with them in the garden, and when tired, she used to sit and rest under a tree. One day, when she was resting under the tree, a white rabbit ran close by her. She was astonished to see it, as there was something remarkable about that rabbit. He was wearing a waistcoat like humans. He took out an old dialed watch out of his waistcoat and mumbled,
Oh no, I shall be late.
She stared at Rabbit curiously and tried to listen what he was mumbling. She felt amazed, and with her burning curiosity, she quickly ran across the field behind him. She saw the rabbit pop down a large burrow under the hedge. She, too, jumped behind him in the hole without thinking twice. Before she could understand, she found herself falling deep down. Either I'm falling very slowly, or the barrow is very deep. Soon, she landed like a feather on her feet over the white, polished, and shining floor. She found herself in a small room with 3 beautiful wooden carved doors. They were all different in sizes and colors. The first door was red in color and half the size of Alice. The second door was white and big enough for Alice to enter. And the third door was green and very, very small. Alice checked each and every door, but they were all locked. In the middle of the room, she saw an old wooden table. There was nothing on it except one tiny golden key with a note, "Use me." Her eyes glazed with utter happiness, and she picked up the key and tried it on the first door. Either the keyhole was too big or the key was too small and won't fit on the red door. Then she tried on the white door. The key was not meant for the white door, too. Then she tried opening the green door with the key, and the key swiftly turned to open the lock. Alice opened the door. She knelt down and looked through. She saw the loveliest garden anyone can imagine. She was shackled with huge disappointment. I wish I could get through this door. She went back to the table, hoping she might find the key of the other 2 doors. But this time, she found a bottle with a green glowing potion in it. It also had a note with it, "Drink me." Alice got a little suspicious, but all that she could think of was getting past through that green door. She drank the potion and could feel something unusual happening to her. She saw the room getting bigger in size, but it was Alice who was shrinking. What a strange feeling! She could not hold the bottle anymore. She was now only a few inches high. Her face brightens up with the thought that she can now pass the little green door into the lovely garden. She enters the beautiful garden, which has giant chocolate trees everywhere, toffees and candies everywhere, and a beautiful river of mango milkshake. She saw the only different-looking tree high up on the mountain. Suddenly, the same white rabbit came in front of Alice and scolded her with arrogance.
Hey you, skinny dwarf! Why are you standing there like stooge? Get me my gloves from my home. Don't you know that I'm getting late for tea party?
Yes, sir. Will you please tell me where should I find your home?
Oh, you foolish little rat. Follow the chocolate marble path behind you and you'll see a carrot-shaped cake on a small hill. That is my home. Now, off you go. Hush, hush. Remember not to eat anything at my house, otherwise be ready for further consequences.
Alice didn't like the tone, but she was so confused and scared that she started walking towards the rabbit house without questioning him further.
He must have mistaken me with his maid.
She entered in a tiny little house of a white rabbit. On the table, she found the pair of gloves and a delicious cake lying on it. The note was written, "Eat me."
Yum! But Rabbit already told me not to eat anything. What should I do? What in the earth will happen by taking a small bite of it?
And there she goes. As soon as she ate the cake, she started to grow in size. But she did not stop at her normal size. In fact, she grew so much that her head touched the ceiling. She could not move and was stuck.
Ouch! I am stuck. Somebody help me, please. Help me.
Alice broke the house and came out. She was afraid and had enough adventures for the day. She quickly ran into the woods nearby and sat beside Chocolate Mushroom.
Oh my goodness, why is this happening to me? What have I done wrong? The first thing I have to do is to come back to my original size once for all.
Suddenly, a caterpillar came behind from the mushroom.
Oh, poor little giant girl. I can help you. Listen to me carefully. If you solve the riddle, you will find the cure. I am something that's cut down to make paper and card. I'm where you might build a house up high in your backyard. Farewell, poor little giant girl.
By giving Alice a riddle, the caterpillar left.
Hey, tell me the answer, will you?
Suddenly, she remembered the tree of wisdom she saw earlier.
Oh, yes! I got the answer.
Once she realized the answer is a tree, she went up to the hill and stood in front of it.
Oh, big giant tree! Will you please help me to grow normal size and tell me how I should return to my normal life?
Of course, my dear Alice. I am the tree of wisdom, and I know everything. First, you have to find Mad Hatter and the crazy rabbit who lives in a dark forest. They will guide you to go back to your home. But you should be aware not to drink the tea they will offer. Otherwise, you will also get mad like Hatter and Crazy Rabbit. Now, eat this fruit. It will help you go back to your original size.
Thank you very much, Tree. I will certainly remember your instruction.
By eating the fruit of Wisdom Tree, Alice was normal again. She was longing to go back to her home now. So, she returned to the forest to find Mad Hatter. On her way, she met an owl looking strangely towards her.
Good evening, sir. Will you please tell me how to find Mad Hatter?
Oh, wise old owl sat on a mint. Follow the path, you'll find the hint. The more I heard, the less I spoke. Follow the path, don't lose your hope. Find the Mad Hatter, tell him a joke. Let him laugh, it will help him woke.
Owl flew away, giving her the hint to find the Mad Hatter.
Why should I tell Mad Hatter a joke? Why everything is so strange over here? Anyway, I should follow the path an old wise owl had shown me. Alice followed the path and reached the middle of the deep, dark forest. She saw a Mad Hatter and White Rabbit having tea on a table. They were laughing out loud. Excuse me, sir. Are you the Mad Hatter?
First, tell me. Who is asking?
I am Alice, and I'm lost in this Wonderland. Will you please help me to get out of here?
Alice. Alice. Alice? Oh, yes. Aren't you a tiny giant boy? Who got lost in this mad land? First, have a cup of tea, my boy. As you see, we are having a tea party over here. Come here and sit.
No, I am a girl, not a boy, and I got lost in this Wonderland, and not in a mad land, and why are you all having a tea party in between of nowhere? I don't have time to join your tea party. Will you please help me to get back where I came from?
Where you came from, my boy? What is your name? Hey, you! I know your name. Your name is... What is your name, by the way? And where are my pants? I told you to bring it, didn't I?
Alice thought.
Now I know why the Wisdom Tree call him Mad Hatter and Crazy Rabbit.
Suddenly, she remembers the poem of an old owl.
Find Mad Hatter. Tell him a joke. Oh, dear gentleman, would you like to listen to a joke?
Yes, we will.
We will.
What did the tie say to the hat? You go on ahead and I'll hang around.
Alice tells them a fine joke, on which they laughed madly, and suddenly woke up from their madness.
Now will you please help me get back to my home?
Oh, dear. Sorry for my hefty behavior. It must be because of the tea we drink regularly. Now, I will definitely help you go back to your home.
Mad Hatter shows her way out through another tunnel and wishes her best luck for her life. Alice enters the tunnel. The tunnel was so dark inside that she could not see a thing there. Alice felt a cold hand on her shoulder. Afraid, she woke up to see it was her younger brother trying to wake her up. Alice was so relieved to know that all she saw was just a dream. She joins her brothers to play, while the white rabbit with trench coat watches her from behind the tree. The end. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get future updates. And don't forget to comment.